Hello everyone. So today's topic is going to be about your blueprint, how to create your own blueprint. So let's dive into it.
Camera,
Okay, let's do this.
camera, camera, camera,
First
and
YouTube video. Let's do
action.
this. Are you ready?
So let's start the video.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's topic is going to be about creating your own blueprint. So what do I mean by creating your own blueprint? Creating your own blueprint can mean basically making your own path and creating your own legacy and your own um, foundation of what you want to represent. If you follow me on my Instagram, you would have probably noticed that I have mentioned previously about what you want to project in the world. So it's along those same lines. So by creating your own blueprint, it's really about having a reference point to which you can sort of walk in life, or essentially or eventually leave a legacy that other people can follow. I think that as human being on this planet, on this earth, we have been given the capacity to recreate life, be it in the aspect of um, recreational activities, be it in the aspect of show business, be it in the aspect of professional career in business, be it in the aspect of social or family. We have been given the capacity to recreate life, recreating life within the context of our career, our life, our daily life, or our family life. So that's really what I mean by we have been given the capacity to create life.
I'm just gonna note these because I think it's necessary.
By blueprint, I mean that it is therefore important that, as a person that you are, you sort of find out what is your blueprint. In a sense, I'm saying that you should find out, like, what do you really want to do? Where do you really want to go? What do you really want to project in the world? And from that, really build a sense of direction for yourself, for your children, for your business, for your family, for the life that you really want to live. So you've often heard, you know, the term blueprint often comes up when it comes to like design, or if you need to sort of build a house, and you sort of take it from a blueprint which has been designed. And I can show you an example right there of how blueprint is used in design. But I'm speaking about blueprint in a context of life. So it's important to identify your blueprint. And blueprint, for some people, can be a vision board. So having a vision board can often give you a direction of where you want to go and the things that you want to do. For other people, it may be a bucket list that they want to do and things that they want to achieve by certain time, or a list of things that they want to tick off from their lifespan. And so it's in that context that I'm talking about blueprint. So I'm going to cover three topics when it comes to blueprint, and that is the aspect of business, personal, and social. Okay, so what do I mean by creating a blueprint when it comes to your business? So this means essentially identifying the business model that you want to convey within your company, and also that can derive from internal company culture and footprint, landmark. So in the aspect of business, what do I really mean by creating your own blueprint? That means to create the type of business that you want to convey, deriving from internal company culture, essentially leading to the type of legacy that you want your company to have, and the type of reputation and landmark that you want your company to have as well. Because that is going to lead people to want to want to work for your company or not to want to work for your company. Essentially, that also builds upon the reputation of the company when you build the blueprint. So it is to have a blueprint also mean that you have a business model, or at least you know where you want to take your business, you know what type of company culture you want to have, and you also know what type of legacy you want to leave, or what type of reputation you want to have as a company. So that is what I mean by having or creating a blueprint, in the sense of creating your own business or for your company. So the next point I want to touch on is creating a blueprint when it comes to your personal life. How do you create a blueprint when it comes to your personal life? When it comes to your personal life, the way you create your own blueprint is just to work first and foremost on yourself, be aware of your strengths and your weaknesses, and also being able to evolve into a better person of yourself. Also identifying areas that you need to work on, such as self-development, whether it's in social or business or family wise. It's just getting to know yourself better. It can be by joining a new class of, I don't know, yoga or dance or football, whatever it is for you. But it's about essentially getting to know yourself, putting yourself in different situations that can enable you to get to know how you react in different environments and in different challenges, and essentially getting to develop yourself that way and be the best version of yourself. So, in order to have or create a blueprint, a personal blueprint, is to identify within yourself who you want to be, what you want to project, who you want to hang around with, because that plays a big role. And that leads us into our next topic of social. How do you create a social blueprint? And just for a short break, I just want to say that if you want to sign up on my website at www.ornell.com for a 5-step of self-development and identifying what aspect you might need development in, whether it's in business, in personal, or within social aspects. Just sign up your name and your email on my website, and I will get in touch with you personally to have a free consultation, a first time free consultation. So moving on to our next topic, which is creating a blueprint on a social level. How do you do that? I think it's important first of all to identify the people that you hang around with, because it is often said that the 5 people that you hang around with, or you become the 5 people more or less that you hang around with. And whether you realize it or not, the people that you do hang around with have the capacity or the ability to influence you in one way or the other. So it is important to take attention to who you want to have around your circle and the type of people that you put around yourself. I often say the type of energy that you allow around your circle, because energy kind of bounce back and forth. So if you allow yourself around negative energy, the tendency is that you will reflect the negativity essentially, after a while. So it is important to surround yourself around positivity, around good vibes, and around people that you think you can align with in one way or the other. It doesn't necessarily mean that there are people who you have everything in common with, because at the end of the day, what you don't have, someone else can actually teach you or balance each other out. But I think it's important, as you grow into yourself and essentially creating your own blueprint, that you are conscious of the type of people that you surround yourself with, in order to sort of know what you want to do, or the direction, or get motivated on where you want to go. And that is so important, because are you aware, for example, of the type of energy that you give into? Are you, for example, have you, for example, identified what type of sort of environment that you want to find yourself in, say now, tomorrow, in the next 6 months, in the next year? Are you tapping into those connection in one way or the other? Are you say, for example, I'll take a basic example. You want to get fit. This is a new year. You want to get fit in the next 6 months. Are you surrounding yourself with people that can motivate you to go to the gym? Are you surrounding yourself with people that can motivate you to eat healthy? So is in that aspect that I say, be conscious about the type of energy that you surround yourself with, also guiding you towards your goal, and essentially creating your own blueprint. But the last aspect, social aspect, that I want to tap into also is about uniqueness. When you are creating your blueprint, essentially your blueprint means that it is a brand that is identified to you. So what is your brand? What is your blueprint? So they work hand in hand. So creating your blueprint is almost like creating your legacy. So in every aspect that you are, engaged in, how would they identify you as a person? How would they identify you as, a colleague, or a friend, or a dad, or a mother, or a wife, or a husband, or whatever it is in your case? But essentially, creating your blueprint in that sense is being conscious of who you are and what you want to give back to the world as well. So that's a little bit about the context of blueprint that I wanted to speak about today. I didn't want to go too long, so I'm going to end the video here, and hopefully the editing can take only 10 minutes. If you have any other topic that you want me to cover in the meantime, please send me an Instagram, or simply send me a message on YouTube with a topic that you want me to cover or elaborate on. Thank you so much for listening, as this is my first ever official sit down YouTube video. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely, lovely week ahead. Thank you. Bye bye. This is scary. I hope my microphone is working. Okay, I'm ready for you guys. My first video.
Action.
If you have 10 minutes of your time, it would be great for you to listen to the video from the beginning to the end, getting your own blueprint.